Please like, share, and subscribe if you enjoy this video.
It's 1984. The microprocessor is in rapid ascendancy. Computers like the Commodore 64 thrill and delight a generation with colorful graphics and synthesized electronic sound. It's a revolution, the future is bright, and technology will lead the way. Nothing can possibly go wrong. Or could it? Despite many advances in our technological level, it could be argued that humanity, as a culture, has gone down the wrong path. Instead of bringing us a bright, shiny utopian future, the technology developed by big tech firms has been hijacked by governments around the world to allow them to control, monitor, contain, and even punish its citizens like never before. The smartphone social media platforms, your computers and other electronic devices have become a privacy nightmare, watching and listening to everything you do, then using that information to manipulate you. It feels like at some point we took a wrong evolutionary turn, driven by profit, corrupted by money, and now it's out of control. But what does this have to do with AI? Well, in the 1980s, the 1 MHz MOS 6510 microprocessor started a revolution that changed the world. Today, another revolution is coming faster than you think, this time with AI. So, what will happen this time? Are people prepared for what's coming? Will AI be used to change humanity's future for the betterment of everyone? Or will it, like the previous revolution, be corrupted by greed? Could it be used to further remove our freedoms and ultimately lead to a dystopian nightmare worse than anything we could possibly imagine? On December 11, 2015, a small group of programmers and entrepreneurs, including Sam Altman and Elon Musk, founded OpenAI. A small non-profit group researching artificial intelligence with the goal of developing safe and beneficial artificial general intelligence, which it defined at the time as highly autonomous systems that outperform humans at most economically valuable work. There's some controversy surrounding how and why, but in 2019, OpenAI transitioned from non-profit to capped for-profit, with the profit being capped at 100 times any investment. In 2020, OpenAI announced GPT-3, a language model trained on large internet datasets. GPT-3 was aimed at natural language and answering questions, but it could also translate between languages and coherently generate improvised text. On February 7, 2023, Microsoft announced that it was building AI technology based on the same foundation as ChatGPT into Microsoft Bing, Edge, Microsoft 365, and other products. So, you can see where this is going, can't you? Do you recognize the pattern yet? It starts as a non-profit, for the betterment of humanity, and then, in a very short space of time, it becomes all about the money. On February 29, 2024, OpenAI and CEO Sam Altman were sued by Elon Musk, who accused them of prioritizing profits over public good, contrary to OpenAI's original mission of developing AI for humanity's benefit. Whatever is behind Musk's motives, it's hard to argue with what he is saying. It certainly looks from the outside like Microsoft has infiltrated OpenAI and quickly assimilated it. It seems that, as Star Trek fans might say, resistance is futile in the corporate world. So, what could go wrong? Well, artificial intelligence algorithms will soon reach a point of rapid self-improvement that threatens our ability to control them and poses great potential risk to humanity. Geoffrey Hinton, one of Google's top artificial intelligence scientists, also known as the godfather of AI, said the following: "The idea that this stuff could actually get smarter than people, I thought it was way off. But obviously I no longer think that way." Hinton has since quit his job at Google so that he can warn the world about the dangers of this technology. And he's not on his own. Many top scientists, programmers, politicians, and celebrities are warning us of the dangers. So, why are all these people so concerned? Well, in short, AI development is going way too fast. The key issue is the profoundly rapid improvement in conversing among the new crop of advanced chatbots, or what are technically called large language models, LLMs. With this coming AI explosion, we will probably have just one chance to get this right. If we get it wrong, we may not live to tell the tale. The risks are manifold. AI is already substantially faster and more efficient at certain tasks than a human could ever be. Already, call center staff, programmers, artists, music producers are already being replaced with AIs. These AIs are faster, more efficient, more reliable, and vastly more cost-effective. Anything that doesn't require physical work is at risk right now, and with the advances in robotics at Boston Dynamics, it's just a matter of time until physical work, such as warehouse staff, retail workers, fast food and kitchen staff are under threat too. There's a number of possible disaster scenarios that could hypothetically play out. AIs could be weaponized, for example, leading to drug discovery tools that could be used to build chemical biological weapons, or the creation of even more deadly, smart weapons. Imagine a thinking, self-learning warhead, outsmarting an opponent's defenses on its way to strike a target. There's the matter of AI-generated misinformation, which could be used to destabilize a country, undermine collective decision-making, or manipulate a society in a certain direction. Some say this is already happening. And the worry is that the power of AI is becoming increasingly concentrated in fewer and fewer hands, enabling regimes to enforce narrow values through pervasive surveillance and oppressive censorship. Then there's the enfeeblement hypothesis, where humans become so dependent on AI that they reach the point where they cannot function without it, similar to the scenario portrayed in the film Wall-E. And ultimately there's AGI, a self-aware, self-learning machine that can outthink, outlearn, and easily outmaneuver any human being. And if that was released into the world, and it decided that humanity was the problem, as many early AIs did, then how would we fight back against a foe that's superior in every way? But let's go back to our initial concern. AI could be used to track, monitor, regulate, and control the citizens of the world in a way that was never possible before. A network of cameras all watching your every move, your devices, listening to everything you say, and all this information feeding back to your AI overlord, who's making a decision on if you deserve to be paid this week or on how far you're allowed to travel. Look up the 15-Minute City for more on that. It's a task no human is ever capable of, but a task that an AI could, in the near future, be easily capable of. You have to ask yourself the question, is this really worth the risk? And are we playing God by recklessly pursuing the rapid advancement of AI without really thinking it through? Anyone who's ever watched the Terminator films or the excellent Battlestar Galactica series will be all too familiar with what could happen here going forward. We need to stop and think. We need to understand that if we do this and we get it wrong, there may not be a second chance. And only then, if we feel the risk is worth taking, should we cautiously proceed with extreme care. So we stand at the edge of the next revolution of our world. Two paths laid out before us. One leads to a utopian future, a heaven on earth, while the other leads to a digital version of hell on earth. But which path will we choose? And what do you think about the advancement of AI? Let us know in the comments below, and we thank you for watching.
Gratitude abounds for your company in the Enigma realms. If enjoyment was found, a like, share, or subscribe could work wonders. Remember, even the algorithm appreciates a helping hand.